Hi, everyone. Happy Thursday. It's Gabi here, and I am a master neurolinguistic practitioner, an EFT coach, and a law of assumption coach here at Create Your Future. And I am your guide as we dive deep into the law of assumption every week to help you manifest the life that you desire. If you need some help or you just need a better understanding of what's going on, go ahead and reach out. You can book a one-on-one coaching session with me. That information is in the description box below. I also currently have a Limitless Love SP meditation where I take you into the alpha state so that you can envision and move straight into the version of you who already has your desire. That's available in the description box below. We're also giving away a free course on how to get rid of your blocks. So go ahead and check that out below as well. Okay, so let's talk about today's topic. Why is the now moment the best moment to manifest? Well, let's think about this, okay? When we're thinking about the now moment, and then we're thinking about the present, which is the now, and then the future, and then we're thinking about the past, the only time that we are not recalling or relying on thinking about or thinking of is in the now moment. What do I mean by that? Well, when you are thinking about the past, you are thinking about an experience that's happened to you. Let's just say you had an experience with a partner or a friend, and both of you a year later are telling the story of what happened to you, and you're both telling it differently. It's because you both experienced it differently. You both had a different truth for yourself of what that experience was like. And when you are recalling it, the details change. It's one of the reasons why things like eyewitness testimony is not very accurate. The details change over time. Your mind has this amazing way of calculating inferences and putting like values together. And so it will make a point to move from one thought to another thought and then fill in the blank in between if it doesn't make sense. And so when you're looking at the past, that is actually what's happening. You are thinking about what you thought occurred, and because you're thinking about it, you're thinking of it. Okay? It's the same thing we do when we think about the future. When we think of the future, oftentimes we're planning what we would like for it to be like. When I was talking to a client last week, we were discussing this and we were talking about it's kind of like when you're planning a birthday party or a wedding. You're thinking about all the things that you want to go into that event. And as you're thinking about those details and you're kind of mulling them around, that's really where you're kind of putting your energy and putting your focus on. And so really in the world of manifestation, you could call both the past and the future imaginal acts. That's really what they are. You're really just thinking of them. So they're imaginal acts, which means that the only moment that has power is the now moment. Okay. And I just want to kind of touch on this a little bit. This is something that Neville Goddard says, and I'm just going to pull out my Neville Goddard anthology here. So everything, all of your desires exist right now within you. So really thinking about that, okay? In this very moment, all of your desires exist right now within you. What does that mean? Well, it means that the 3D is always a shadow of what is within you. The past is gone. It's no longer in that physical world of now. It's an imaginal act, which is really why circumstances don't matter. And the future has yet to arrive in the physical world. It's really an imaginal act, and it's directly impacted by this present moment. So really, when we say your power is in the now moment, your power is in now, is in what are you choosing to think? What are you choosing to focus on? What are you choosing to put your awareness on right now? And this this now moment is the only moment where the physical world and physical reality currently exist. And it directly shapes what your future moments will look like. So what you're putting your awareness on directly shapes what your future moments will look like. And basically that means that Everything exists right now within you. All of your desires exist right now within you. And really combining this understanding with the now existing in your physical reality right now, right now, right now, that's where your power is right now. And knowing that everything that you desire is already within you right now. It's just what you choose to focus on should really allow for you to relax and feel peace within you. It really should. This should calm us down because we know then that if we have the power in this now moment to control where we put our awareness, to choose the thoughts that we are having, to move into the version of us who has our desire, to move our thoughts into that space, then we are accessing our desires within us. And it has to show up in our 3D reality. It has to show up in the future moment because our now moment is like that very first domino in the line of dominoes. You tap that now moment and everything else falls, right? Everything else falls after that now moment. It directly impacts what shows up in your 3D. So you may be asking, well, okay, this is kind of out there, Gabby, but how do I apply this to my manifestation specifically? Well, let's talk about an SP. You're manifesting an SP. If everything is already alive within you right now, this very moment, your desire is in you right now, this very moment, so is your SP. The version of them that you want to see in the 3D is already right now within you. The only thing that you have to do is you have to choose to put your awareness on the version of them that you desire, as well, really, as the version of you who is seeing them as you desire, the version of you who is experiencing them as you desire. Oftentimes, when I'm coaching with clients, I tell them this is very similar to putting on a pair of glasses. You're literally putting on a pair of glasses that says, I'm in a committed relationship with SP. So everything you see from that filter is what you would be thinking in a committed relationship with your SP. Prime example, I had a coaching session with a client yesterday, and we were talking about how she wasn't with her SP. She's separated, no contact. And she's like, gosh, it would just be so wonderful to have my SP. I feel lonely. I miss him. And I said, well, stop right there. Hold on. Who are you being right now? Who are you being right now? And she was like, oh, I'm being the version of me that doesn't have my desire. I'm not in a committed relationship. And I said, yeah, what would the version of you who's in a committed relationship with your SP be thinking right now? And she's like, well, I wouldn't be thinking I'd be missing him. Not like the way I am. I wouldn't be thinking that I just really wish we were together. Not right now. That's not what I would be thinking. I said, no, what would you be thinking? And she said, I would be thinking, gosh, this is such a great relationship. I love how freaking awesome my SP treats me. I love that I feel so safe and secure, that I have the freedom to do what I want to do, that I'm supported, that I'm honored, that I'm valued. And I was like, that is where your thoughts are in the very now moment. Those are the thoughts that you should be pulling from. Those are the thoughts that you lean into. That is the version of you who has your desire. So let's talk about this in terms of client success. I want to preface this client success with I have a lot of clients who come to me for SP and love and money. This particular client came to me for changing her life overall. She wanted a complete overhaul. She wanted to feel happier. She was feeling very angry, depressed. She wanted a better mental experience for herself. And also, she wanted to lighten her load. She was carrying a lot of anger and resentment. So I just want to preface this client success with that because I have found in a pattern with all of my clients that whether it be that you're reaching for or manifesting an SP, or whether you're manifesting money, or whether you're manifesting a new job or a new house, at the root of it, we all just want to feel loved and honored and respected and to enjoy life and to have fun. And this client, I've been seeing her for a few months, and I have to tell you, she really rose to this challenge because My big thing, if you've been watching my videos, if you've coached with me, you know I am all about manifestation being fun. It should be something that we enjoy doing. It should be light, it should be airy. We should have fun with it. The reason being is because life is serious enough, right? There's already enough going on in this 3D human experience. Like, we are reality generators. We should have fun with that power. um, so she really kind of took that challenge on, and she has done such an amazing job. So I just want to share her story. So let me pull this up for you. Okay, here we go. Hello, Gabby. I've been meaning to share my success story for a while now, so here it is. Before I got coaching with you, I was stuck in a place of wavering and having anger and resentment towards a lot of people, including family. This went on for years, and one day I'd had enough. I made a decision that I was going to manifest the life that I want no matter what. After having my first session with you, the wavering still happened for a little while, but I stuck to doing the homework regardless. I've learned to carry on despite the wavering, and I've realized that the wavering lessens day by day. This has motivated me to keep going with telling my new story in every area of my life. Since then, I've manifested becoming more confident, wavering less, having less anger and resentment towards the people in my past, and focusing on myself more. Gabby, you've been amazing at encouraging me, and I've loved and enjoyed every session that I've had with you. Me too. I am filled with emotions of joy, happiness, and relief as I write this success story to you now. I used to think that my problems were impenetrable as they seemed so big and they went on for so long. But I remember you telling me during one of our sessions that any movement I get is a success. That is so true. No matter what, any movement you get, you make it a big deal. You throw a massive praise party, okay? Because you are going to build on that momentum. Any little bit of movement I get now makes me so happy, and I always celebrate it and use it to keep going. I've realized that a big part of manifestation is living your life and doing what makes you happy. I have learned so much since I've gotten coaching with you, and I'm so excited to manifest so much more. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to my client. You know who you are. So I just want to kind of give a little bit more context here. This particular client had some really negative interactions with family members, and it had happened over the course of a long time. She'd also had some negative interactions with people in her life, landlords, business people, people in public, things like that. Um, and she really just was struggling with feeling angry all the time. And like I said earlier, sad, really kind of depressed, kind of out of it. She's had a couple of losses in her life as well. And um, she really came to me wanting to just live a better, happier life. That's really just what she wants. And she is doing such a great job of that. We focused on really and truly reaching for the thoughts for her of what she wanted, and really making sure that her new story that she tells herself is really about the positive, happy life that she wants and being able to put on those glasses, right? So she didn't come for an SP, so I'm not giving her, I'm in a commitment with SP glasses, right? But we put on, this is my life, I'm powerful and I get to choose what I want glasses, as well as like, this is my life and I'm having the life that I want glasses. Um, and so that's what we did, and we've been working on that, and she has come so far. She has made such great gains, and I can just see it with every session that I have with her. She is so happy. She has fun with her homework. She does her manifestation list and has so much fun with it. She makes it really like a game for herself, which a lot of my clients do, because I do really stress the importance of having fun. When you have fun with your manifestations, you are actually releasing resistance. You're actually kind of keeping it light and loose. And then there's no obstacle for you to have that move into your 3D reality. So we do that a lot. We start with little things and then we start to work up to bigger things. But she's really been having a great time with that. She's manifested large sums of money coming in. She's manifested better relationships with people. She's manifested compliments from people where she wasn't getting compliments before. She's manifested being able to really pause and enjoy her life and live in the present moment, the now moment. And the biggest takeaway from working with this client is that she focuses on the now moment. She knows that the now moment is where her power is, and she will move mountains to make sure that she stays in awareness on her now moment. And that is really the takeaway I want for you. Your now moment, right now, this moment that you are hearing me talk to you right now, this moment, this is your power. This is the moment that shapes your next moment. So what are you choosing to think about? What are you choosing to put your awareness on? Are you sitting here thinking about how you don't have your desire? Or are you sitting here thinking about how you do have your desire? Are you sitting here thinking about how you're not powerful to do this and the law doesn't work for you? Or are you sitting here and accepting and embracing that you are a reality generator? All right, guys, I'll see you next week.